Hi, Jerry Adams here, Green Air Technology. Today what I want to show is some sampling methods, and I'm going to go through different parts of how we do our sampling and the different types of sampling that we use. A lot of people talk about sampling, they think about petri dishes that you put out on the table and 3 or 4 days later you come back, see if something's growing. Well, today we're going to show you about real air quality testing. I'm going to start off and just show you the instruments that we use when we come into your house. And the first thing that we do when I come in is I use a hygrometer. It's a digital hygrometer, and I want to check your relative humidity, because you got to remember the basics of growing mold. You cannot grow mold without the presence of moisture. You can get moistures in certain areas, but by different ways, and it would be one through your HVAC system, either being too large and really cooling the house down quick but not pulling the relative humidity out, or another method would be it being too small and it can't keep up. But the relative humidity is part of the moisture problems. We see that a lot on the beach, and we see it in some of the older houses not insulated. But then another way you would see it would be a water leak from a house, the roof, or a busted piping or plumbing or something like that, or improper drying by a homeowner or a restoration company. So that is basically the 2 or 3 things that how you would get the moisture in the air that would cause the mold to grow. So what I'm going to show you is, this is our digital hygrometer. And what I like to get is somewhere, 55, less than 60% relative humidity. It also tells the temperature. And what we do is we document that. We would put this on our chain of custody. Every time we do a sample, we have to fill out a chain of custody. And that is to correspond our cartridges with the rooms, so that when you send it to our lab, they can look at it and document it, so that if there ever has to be any legal involved or any corresponding with second or third parties, we will have all this in place so that it corresponds and makes it all legal. So we will fill out all the information, the sampling areas, the type of method, and all the volume that we use, depending on how clean or dirty the area is that we're going to use. And at the end, what you will get is a full report, and it's several pages, but it'll have, this particular page will show all the strands of mold that was in this particular job, and then it will tell the count, and it will tell also